The first round of the Eastern Conference playoffs. The Pistons come into Game 3 up 2-0. Will their relentless desire thrust them to a third straight victory? The scenery changes to hostile ground as they face off against the Raptors. Round 1 of the NBA playoffs continues.
We are set for Game 3 in this Eastern Conference Round 1 contest. It's been a lopsided 2-0 series, but that might change tonight. With Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke, this is Brian Anderson. Joining us from the sidelines, Allie LaForce. Now a look at Detroit's starting lineup. Cunningham and Ivy work together as the backcourt. Holland out there with Herb Jones. And it's Turner in at the 5. And for Toronto, they've got Dick, R.J. Barrett. Out there with Nikola Vucevic. And it's Mobo in at the 4. You take a look at the Raptors. This is a must-win game for them after they were unable to steal either of the first two.
Yeah, must-win indeed. Falling behind 3-0 as the lower seed is a death sentence. This team wanted a better round 1 performance than they've had so far.
Now here's Barrett. Just 4 to shoot. The Raptors need to get off a shot. Mobo can't hit.
Yeah, no, he usually makes you pay from that range.
Here's Cunningham. Cunningham, a screen on Barrett. Here's Holland. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Ivy outside. He takes it in. Good on the shot.
And Ivy plays with such tenacity. When he sees a lane open up, he knifes his way inside.
And just over a minute played here to start the game. Outside Dick. Here's Mobo. Pass to Shed. Here's Dick. On target from range.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
And here are the Pistons. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
I briefly spoke with Darko Rajakovic. I asked him what's the key to slowing down Cade Cunningham. Coach said, quote, not letting him get clean looks inside the arc. Cade is a terrific mid-range shooter and a solid finisher inside, so we just have to get a hand in his face on every shot. Limiting his production could be the difference in this game.
Thanks for that, Allie. Here's Mobo. Pass to Shed. From the elbow. Another shot. Vucevic off target at the rim.
Just one made field goal in 5 tries. Not a good start.
Vucevic against Cunningham. Here's Holland. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
He's got his first free throws of the night right here. And he can't get the first one. Sinks the second. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Pass to Vucevic. Here's Shed. He's watched by Cunningham. Mobo can't hit. The Pistons lead by 5. Boy, the offense has been on point.
They have great timing and great communication. So hard to get stops against them. They're beginning to take control now, and this could be a crucial point in the game.
Well, working hard, building out a small lead, but you can't afford any kind of letdown here.
And Darko Rajakovic has called a timeout. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. Toronto Toronto has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Spins. Here's Shed. Jones grabs the board. The Pistons have gone 4 of 4 from the floor. Perfect start. "14 feet away." Rebound Toronto.
Ooh, couldn't quite get that one. 4 for 5.
Here's Mobo. He's watched by Cunningham. Pass to Mobo. Back to Dick. Here's Mobo. Clock at 6. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Now Cunningham. Pass to Ivy. Here's Holland. 6 to shoot. Jones sets the screen. The Pistons need to get one up quick. Turner for 3. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Raptors trail by 5. Down low. And Vucevic slams it in.
He's got the size to make that an easy finish. Vucevic, deep position, and he's golden.
There's a screen by Turner. Now here's Cunningham. He's guarded closely. And here's Ivy from the arc. He drops it from range. Ivy's got 5 now.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
Here's Shed. He's watched by Cunningham. Oh, stolen by Turner. Here's Ivy. Throw it down on the breakaway jam.
That is the length of Miles Turner on the defensive end. What a job anticipating and giving his teammate an opportunity in transition. Nice.
Here's Shed. No made baskets yet. Pass to Vucevic. Pulls it from the top of the key. Boy, clanks that one off the back iron and it falls.
You just have to love how Vucevic has developed his offense. It's a blend of power and finesse. He's very versatile at that end of the floor.
And the timeout called here by J.B. Bickerstaff. He wants to review the game plan. So both teams making some changes here. The Pistons lead by 6. Pass to Cunningham. There's a screen by Turner. Cunningham drives in. The layup off target.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses him chippy. That's tough to take.
Here's Cartwright. Again, the Raptors good for 2 more.
This guy reads situations so well, and he knows how to execute.
Cunningham looking it over. Pass to Okogie. Back to Cunningham. There's a screen by Turner. The jump hook. No good off the glass. Raptors trail by 4. Here's Shed. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's on Marcus Sasser. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Pistons.
Well, great play down low. I mean, you expect the defense to adjust, collapse maybe, but that should open up things on the perimeter later in the game.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. But they've been fun to watch.
Now here's Sasser. Jones from outside. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Here's Shed. Here's Cartwright driving to the basket. That one goes. Count it. Cartwright's got his 2nd basket of the night.
Well, everyone's seeking those high percentage looks in the restricted area. Nicely done there.
Pass to Turner. Now here's Sasser. Defense is right there. And he makes it on the layup.
You can see Turner evolving as a passer. He wants to set his teammates up. That's a pretty look.
Vucevic with it. Back to Dick. Oh, and Turner Turner with a block.
I'll tell you, you love the attitude of Miles Turner. No one is getting off these shots when he's nearby. No one.
Raptors trail by 6. Pass to Cartwright. They set the pick. Puts it up from 15. The rebound by Detroit. Turner's got 4 rebounds in the game. Detroit has gone 3 of 4 on threes here in this first quarter. Now here's Sasser. Cunningham outside. Pass to Turner. And there's another one for the Pistons.
Well, good poise from Turner. You do not have to let the clock affect your shot. Really nice.
Now Grady Dick. Here's Shed. Off target from outside.
Boy, what a nightmare quarter for this guy. He's playing right into the hands of the defense at this point.
Pass to Turner. Jones with the ball. Here's Okogie. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Lobo can't hit.
Not a lot falling for him in this quarter. He's got to stay aggressive, try to break through, see if you can get an easy opportunity.
Sasser outside. And again, it's Detroit.
And this defense needs to turn the screws and ramp up the intensity. They're looking a little loose out there right now.
Timeout. Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. Both teams will make substitutions. Cartwright passes to Barrett. Here's Cartwright. To end the drought. Rebound by Turner. Turner's got his 5th rebound in this one. And the timeout called here by J.B. Bickerstaff. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Holland, he's checked in for the Pistons. Detroit leading by 10. And here's Ivy. He's got 7. Pass to Sasser. 6 on the shot clock. Fires it from 18. Hits the front of the rim and out.
And even with the miss, that's a high percentage shot for him.
Picked his pocket. And the Pistons pushing it up now. Hammers it down. Goes coast to coast.
Well, the ability to force a turnover and then start the fast break, turn from defense to offense in one quick flash. That's Josh Okogie at his best.
Here's Cartwright. 1:51 left in the first quarter of the game. And that one drops.
This guy is putting his fingerprints all over the game in this quarter. He has flat out dominated the offensive end.
Sasser outside. Shot from the low post is good. Sasser's got his 3rd basket on the night right there. Raptors trail by 12. Outside Barrett. It's intercepted. And now the Pistons in transition.
And early on, they've been on a tear. Just getting whatever they want offensively.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip. And guys are making their shots. That's critical.
Here's Cartwright. Ooh, he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. Toronto shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night. And he makes the first. And Detroit making a change here. Wagner's checked in. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
An efficient night from the line. This is a guy who puts in the work and it pays dividends.
4-3. Toronto grabs the miss.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Here's Cartwright. Nice D from Wagner. And here's Detroit. They're on a 15-6 run. Holland. And yep, it's good. Holland's got 7 points.
They've been very effective so far. A balanced attack at its best.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
Now here's Barrett. No points so far. There's the triple. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Love to see Barrett aggressively sharing the basketball. Wants to get it to his teammates in their spots. Nice.
Pass to Wagner. That'll count. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And so it's the Detroit Pistons closing out the quarter ahead by 11 points. Great shot selection right now, keeping the game simple and getting high percentage looks. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. And welcome back to our coverage of Game 3 on 2K Sports. Boy, the Pistons have been rolling along.
It's all about the strong inside-out game in the first period. It really helped them get some clean looks down low.
It is great when you can get that established early, because to me it opens up every other aspect of your game.
And the Pistons with possession here. They've led by as many as 14. They've got Bobby Portis, and it's Boston in at the small forward position. That's the group for Toronto to kick off the second quarter. Holland for 3. Counted from distance. He's got 10.
I love it. I mean, great ball movement by Ivy.
Pass to Boston. To the inside. Shot clock at 6. Inside. Outside Barrett. From outside the arc. And Ivy pulls it down. The Pistons lead by 14. Starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. Kicks it out to Wagner. From downtown, another 3 for Detroit.
So nice to see Mo Wagner evolving into the modern big, sinking that three-point shot with real confidence.
Outside Barrett. The 3 is up. The shot no good. Detroit has gone 2 for 2 from the arc here in the second. Ivy outside. They set a pick. Pass to Holland. And stolen by Barrett. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Here's Cartwright. And that bucket makes him 4 for 7 today. Good production.
Unselfishness can be infectious. Terrific teamwork.
Sasser with the ball. 6 points for him. Pass to Wagner. Shoots over Portis. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
Well, you simply have to shake that one off, right? You can't let that kind of missed opportunity bother you.
Second quarter play, almost 3 minutes gone here. That one is off. Wagner, right side. Sasser outside. Pass to Holland. Now here's Wagner. 6 on the shot clock. Sasser, right side. He shoots it. And again, no good by Detroit.
That's a shot he makes with regularity, but that time the defense up to the challenge.
Out to the wing. Here's Cartwright. He's got 10. No good with the triple. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Pass to Okogie. Fires for 3. And so far in this one, 2 for 4.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Here's Cartwright. Ivy defends. Fades. And all around the rim that time before dropping. Cartwright's gotten 4 this quarter.
Well, offensively, this guy has been cooking. They're definitely not losing because of him.
And the timeout called here by J.B. Bickerstaff. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. He's checked in for Okogie. And it's Detroit with the ball. Their defense has only allowed 4 points in the quarter. Ivy outside. Pass to Jones. 3-pointer. Rebound Toronto.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
From 8 feet away. And the bucket is good.
Willing passers, unselfish play. You have to appreciate this kind of offense.
The Pistons lead by 14. Wagner with a screen. Ivy passes to Wagner. He hits that one. 2 for 5 now.
That's just Wagner imposing his will right there. What a strong attack.
Pass to Cartwright. All alone. Shot is off. 5 for 10 now.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
And they should, because it's when you start turning down that kind of look that your offense can start to bog down a bit.
There's a screen. And it's Ivy penetrating. Shot clock at 5. Here's Holland. Back to Sasser. And they forced the shot clock violation. Great D.
Substitution for your Raptors. Dick.
Here's Cartwright. He's got 12. Dick, the pass to Portis. Back to Dick. Pass to Cartwright. Clock at 6. Boom! He jams it straight down.
A strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant. Ivy outside. They set the screen. Here's Holland. Now Ivy. 7 points in the game. Drives to the hoop. Bobo with a rebound. Raptors trail by 14. Hey, hangs it midair and converts the double clutch layup.
One way to beat good defense, use that double clutch.
Now here's Sasser. Guarded by Dick. Sasser drives in, and he lays it up and in. Sasser's got 8.
Well, I absolutely love the way this guy has controlled the pace tonight. They've been able to play the style they want.
Cartwright passes to Dick. From the line. And he buries that one. Back rim and in. Dick's got his second basket of the game.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Ivy outside. Jones sets a screen. Back to Sasser. Ivy outside. And he finishes. That makes him 4 out of 5.
And just active inside. Ivy's a guard who's more at home around the hoop, not the three-point line.
Cartwright passes to Portis. Here's Cartwright. From the arc. Ooh, he's now 7 for 12.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
Now here's Jones. Here he goes. And he slams it in one-handed.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Boy, that's a play you just practice time and time again, and that's the result of the work put in.
Here's Portis. Pass to Cartwright. No luck on that one. Detroit leading by 13. And here's Jones. Now here's Ivy. He's got 9. Jones sets a screen. To the middle. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
And after putting it down, he dangles from the rim a little.
Man, that's borderline taunting right there, Grant. They're playing with a certain swagger right now. Here's Cartwright. 17 points in the game. And here's Ivy. Wagner outside. Takes a 3. And it's Boston with a rebound.
Well, they have the advantage, but you still feel like this guy needs to find a way to get himself going.
To the paint. Here's Mobo. And the layup is good off the glass. Mobo's got 4 points in the quarter.
I'll tell you, he's having his way right now in the second period. Forget the first quarter. Let's get to work.
Ivy with the ball. Kicks it out to Wagner. Back to Ivy. The 3. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
Yeah, well, Ivy is working towards being a consistent three-point scorer, and the results speak for themselves.
Cartwright's shot is off. And it's Jones with the ball for Detroit. Wagner with a screen. Pass to Holland. Mobo with a rebound. Mobo's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Cartwright. He's got 17. Outside Dick. From down in the low post, it goes. Dick's got his 3rd bucket of the night. The Pistons lead by 14. Sasser outside. Inside. Pass to Jones. And the Pistons, another 3.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
Cartwright passes to Portis. Here's Cartwright. Ivy defends. Here's Cartwright. Back to Portis. Count that one. Portis has got his first 2 points.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Jones sets a screen. Ivy passes to Jones. That shot is off.
And the idea was good, but the execution severely lacking.
Just a missed connection, and it happens. I'm sure they will go back to it if given the opportunity. And
there's the whistle. That one goes on Herb Jones. That's his first foul of the game. 1:06 left in the first half of this game. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It goes on Tim Hardaway.
I think one of the things I most admire about R.J. Barrett's game, he can do a little bit of everything. He can score it, board it, pass it at a high level. This young man can play the game.
Free throw drops for Barrett.
Well, one thing you love about R.J. Barrett is he is a scorer at heart. This guy will hunt shots. He's going to be aggressive. And when he gets on a roll, look out, guys.
He does not get the second one. Detroit leading by 14. Ivy outside. There's 49 seconds left in the first half. Back to Cunningham. 5 to shoot. There's a screen by Turner. Cunningham with the ball. Guarded by Vucevic. Turner for 3. Rebound Toronto. Lobo's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Shed. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
Toronto shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts of the game. The first one falls. It's both from the stripe. And they've been moving the ball really well tonight.
Good things come to those who take good shots.
5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Ivy. Back to Turner. Over Vucevic. And too long on the shot. Here's Shed. With 4 on the clock. Drained it for 2 points. Dick's got 6 here in the quarter.
Pretty dime there, the kind of ball movement coaches love to see.
So we conclude the first half. Pistons ahead, leading by 10. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
Fans, direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fans.
Greetings, everybody. Game 3, and it's a huge lead for the Detroit Pistons.
They've made it fun to watch. Some of the best players in the world doing what they do best, Ernie.
Yeah, when everything clicks, it can be the most beautiful game on earth. 5 guys with one mission. Taking a look at how the series is going for the Raptors. They find themselves down 2-0. Could be looking at a tough path forward. Shaq, is panic part of the vocabulary?
Normally, you don't say panic in situations like these, but right now, these guys need to smash that panic button, do something different.
I don't think they could take the same approach and win this series. Adjustments are needed for them to get back in it.
Just like adjustments are needed here in the studio, but that's a story for another day. Glad you could join us. Ryan Anderson and crew are ready to take it away for the start of the third quarter.
Thanks for joining us again for round 1 of the NBA playoffs. And it's Detroit with the ball. They led by as many as 18. And on the floor for J.B. Bickerstaff as we get into the second half. Cunningham and Ivy work together as the backcourt. Miles Turner out there with Herb Jones. And it's Holland in at the 3. Now here's Cunningham. 5 on the clock. With the floater. Not going to go that time. Raptors trail by 10. The 3, Barrett. Knocks down the long J.
R.J. Barrett trusting the jumper in the catch and shoot. Boy, if he's consistent with that, turn the lights out.
Now Ivy. Floats one up. Good work defensively. defensively by Dick. The Raptors shooting efficiently, 50% so far. And he drives in. Wasted no time with that shot, but it's off the mark. Detroit leading by 7. Ivy passes to Cunningham. Gets it to go from 18 feet away. Cunningham's got his second bucket on the night.
A sharp shooter from the mid-range. Cunningham doesn't need much room to feel comfortable firing away.
Pass to Mobo. Fires the 3. Jones grabs the board. Jones has got 5 rebounds in the game. Cunningham with the ball. Back to Jones. Now Cunningham. Fades away. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Dick's got his 5th rebound in this one. Into the third. 2 minutes in now. That one's good for 2. Dick's got 11 points.
Well, the problem is they haven't gotten production from any other spot. But right now, this guy is cooking.
Now here's Cunningham. Pass to Jones. Lays it up and banks it in. 12 points for him.
Well, they're trying to establish their attack down in the paint. And make no mistake, these help their overall confidence.
Here's Shed. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Shot is good by Barrett. Barrett's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Oh, that's some big-time grit by R.J. Barrett. You want some contact on me, I can finish anyway.
Cunningham outside. There's a screen by Turner. Ivy outside. Floats one. And he takes it up and lays it in.
Just a high skill level shot by Ivy. Not his usual kind of bucket.
Pass to Dick. He can't hit that time. Ivy with the defensive effort. Cunningham outside. Ivy finds Cunningham. Ivy with the ball. There's a screen by Turner. Pass to Cunningham. Unloads. Toronto grabs the miss. Mobo's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Here's Shed. Ivy defends. Now Vucevic. Back to Dick. Over Cunningham. Cunningham with some nice D. And here's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for the Detroit Pistons. They led by as many as 18. Out to the right wing. Fades and shoots. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Vucevic has got 5 rebounds tonight. Pass to Mobo. Vucevic with it. Turner covers. The rebound by Turner. The Pistons lead by 9. Now here's Ivy. Back to Cunningham. Looking to end this cold spell. Chalk up 2 there. Cunningham's got 4 points this quarter.
And look at the lack of hesitation. Cade gets the ball and is confident he can make the shot.
And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He's going to talk it over with his guys.
Here comes the Raptors wide set, which means we need you to get loud right now. Now on the court for our squad. Get loud and let them hear it. If you want a free shirt, you need to be a super fan. And that means bringing home the ways you've got right now.
Wagner's checked in for Detroit.
One more time, fans.
And Toronto has possession. They trail by 11. Here's Vucevic. Can't cash it in from close range. For Detroit, they've gone 4 of 9 in the third quarter. Here's Holland, guarded by Barrett. Pass to Cunningham. Here's the three. Can't get it to drop. For Toronto, they've gone cold here in this third quarter. Just 3 of 9. Barrett played it in with a nice touch off the window. Barrett's got 7 now in this quarter.
Boy, you talk about a gifted finisher. R.J. Barrett, soft touch on the interior.
Cunningham outside. Outside Jones. 6 to shoot. That falls. Nice feed that time from Cunningham. Jones has got 14 points for the game.
And that's what you get with Cunningham running the show.
Here's Shed. He's watched by Cunningham. And Grady Dick gets a whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
Raptors, Cartwright, number 13.
The Pistons lead by 11. And here's Ivy. 14 points for him. The fadeaway. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Toronto's gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Pass to Mobo. Now Vucevic. To the inside. And that one is hammered home.
Well, known for being a terrific passer, he shows you right there. Case in point.
For Detroit, they've gotten 5 of 12 shots to drop in the third. Ivy outside. Jacks up with 3. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Vucevic has got 7 rebounds in the game. Pass to Barrett. And he lobs it up top.
The pass, the catch, the slam. What a clean play.
And absolutely jaw-dropping. And here's Ivy. Driving in.
With his physical gifts, Ivy is so strong driving it to the rim. I mean, just forces the issue.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Pistons.
They've been slippery getting into the lane all game long, putting that help defense to the test.
Boy, the long ball has been another point of emphasis for this group tonight. Their shooters are finding open spaces and firing without hesitation.
Boston's checked in for Barrett. Here's Cartwright. Ivy defends. Cartwright gets the bucket. Cartwright's gotten 4 this quarter.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense.
And J.B. Bickerstaff decides to call timeout. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. So for the Pistons, Okogie's checked in for Jones. And Sasser's subbed in for Ivy. Now here's Sasser. Give him 8 points now. It's good. Sasser's got 10 points. Raptors trail by 8. Here's Cartwright. And no good. Cunningham with some nice D. Wagner with a screen. Tries to break his ice. Okay, Cunningham, strong.
And no lack in concentration. Cunningham going to work.
The Raptors have gotten 7 of 14 attempts to fall in the half. Here's Cartwright. He's watched by Cunningham. Cartwright's shot is off. And so Cunningham will bring it up for the Detroit Pistons. Wagner with a screen. Cade gets going. Here's Sasser. The shot's good on the assist by Cunningham. Cunningham's got 3 assists in the game.
And solid pass from Cunningham. He has a good understanding for when the defense has overcommitted.
Here's Cartwright. He's got 21 to end the run. Here's Boston. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And the shot's good. Boston's got his first points of the night.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
The Pistons lead by 11. Sasser outside. Cunningham outside. Beyond the arc. And it's Toronto with a rebound. Vucevic has got his 8th rebound here tonight. Cunningham left side. Here's the pick. Out left to the wing. Here's Holland. It's hauled in by the Raptors.
Probably not the shot they had in mind, but you can't fault him. He had a clean look.
Down low. Here's Boston. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
They need to run plays for him, get him more touches, whatever it takes to get him producing.
1:44 left in the third. Wagner outside. Cunningham outside. Fader on the way. Down low, Cunningham.
Wow, he looks like a completely different player in this half. He's found his rhythm.
There's a minute 17 left in the third quarter. Pass to Vucevic. Here's Cartwright. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. And this will be his 3rd and 4th free throws of the game here. First free throw is good. Both teams deciding to change it up. Both shots good from the stripe. Detroit leading by 9. 56 seconds left in the third quarter. Sasser outside. Pass to Holland. Back to Sasser. Here's Okogie. Here's Wagner. Oh, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over. Toronto has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Pass to Brewer. 29 seconds left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Here's Cartwright. Off target from 3-point range.
The perimeter game has failed him thus far. Hit 1 from range in the first half, but nothing since.
Wagner with a screen. Sasser drives in. Over to the wing. Holland for 3. Hits a 3-pointer. Holland's got 13.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
And so it's the Detroit Pistons, now holding a 12-point lead at quarter's end. They put in work down low, getting in close and scoring in bunches. We'll be right back with you shortly. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And from the 2-guard spot, an unselfish play like this sets a fantastic tone.
Well, having multiple playmakers on the floor makes you a much tougher team to defend.
Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining 2K Sports and our coverage of this first round. They've got Bobby Portis, and it's Brewer in at the center position. That's the 5 out there for the Raptors. Portis' shot is off. The Pistons lead by 12. Okogie, the pass to Wagner. And here's Ivy from the arc. The shot comes out.
Going into halftime, he had 2 threes in his pocket, but hasn't added to that total since.
Kicks it out to Wagner. Fires from deep. Pure from three-point range. And the Pistons lead by 15.
Well, Mo Wagner, a legit threat from deep. This guy's so good at pulling the trigger when you give him an opportunity.
Out to Portis. From deep. Sinks the tray.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Wagner with a screen. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. And there's the drive. Cartwright gets the bucket. For Detroit, they've gotten just one shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Wagner outside. Pass to Ivy. Wagner left side. The baseline K is on the way. It's hauled in by the Raptors. They've got plenty of time to get back into this.
Yeah, I'm sure they feel pressed, but this is when you have to stay calm and execute.
Here's Brewer. Sasser defending. Here's Cartwright. Going inside. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits. Cartwright's got 27.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not careful there. It's rebounded by Wagner. Wagner's got rebound number 8 now. Sasser left side. Back to Okogie. And again, no good by Detroit. Raptors trail by 8. Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. And the shot goes down.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
Detroit has gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. Ivy outside. Pass to Sasser. Stop the drought. And the three-pointer goes.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
To the middle. The fader. The rebound by Detroit. Wagner's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Ivy goes in. Wagner, he's open. Gets some space and parries the jumper. And now an 11-point Detroit lead.
Mo Wagner is a very capable shooter, and it doesn't matter what kind of situation it is. That time gets into his catch-and-shoot bag.
Portis with a screen on Ivy. Releases. Cartwright's shot is off. The Pistons lead by 11. Ivy with the ball. With the drive. The 3, Hardaway. And Detroit another 3.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
The Raptors have got 4 of 8 shots to drop here in this final quarter. Pass to Boston. Now here's Portis. Buries it down low. Portis has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Have to love the ball distribution. Keep everyone involved.
Ivy outside. Sasser outside. Back to Okogie. Wagner with a screen on Portis. Just 5 to shoot. Okogie. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Pistons lead by 14.
Josh Okogie off the dribble drive. Great composure. Wow.
Here's Cartwright. Ivy defends. Cartwright gets the bucket. Cartwright's got 14 points now in the second half.
And talk about imposing your will. That's 10 straight points in the paint.
Ivy outside. And there's a pick. Pass to Okogie. And here's Sasser. There's the drive. Back to Okogie. Toronto grabs the miss.
Boy, against so little defensive pressure, you have to convert that.
Here's Cartwright. Banked it in off the glass. Cartwright's got 33.
Can't blame the deficit on him. He's been scoring at will this period.
Now Sasser. Pass to Wagner. Ivy outside. Here's Okogie. Kicks it out to Wagner. Here's Boston. Dunks it hard with one hand. Wow, he makes it look easy.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
Ivy's shot is off. Raptors trail by 8. Right wing. Here's Cartwright. Ivy defends. Portis, the pass to Cartwright. For 3. Drops in the 3.
This is anyone's game now, and they have the momentum.
Probably the most important thing is they regrouped. They worked out some of their frustrations, and now they're starting to have some fun.
Wagner outside to stop the drought. It's hauled in by Portis. Portis has got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Boston. Sasser defending. Pass to Boston. Six on the shot clock. Here's Cartwright. Here's Portis. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Now just a 3-point Detroit lead. And there's the screen. Sasser drives in. Wagner for 3. Count it. Now 5 of 11 for the game.
Looks like he's shooting with a lot more confidence here in the second half.
And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused. And the Pistons will go for a different look here. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Wagner. Jones comes in for Okogie. Holland, he's checked in for Hardaway. And Cunningham subbed in for Sasser. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Over that last break, guys, I got a chance to hear what Darko Rajakovic said to the team. He told his guys to up their aggressiveness on the defensive end, saying this game is all about who can get stops right now. I need you guys to bring some more energy on defense. That's how we'll get this win. Guys?
Allie, thank you.
You know, put a rough first half behind him. He's absolutely crushing it here in the second.
Here's Shed. And Cunningham pulls it down. And so it's Cunningham with it. He brings it up for the Detroit Pistons. Ivy outside. Back to Cunningham. Ivy outside. Launches it. And play stops as it looks like an over-the-back call here.
At least the over-the-back call comes from playing hard. But you'd like to see him get better position.
Now, they like to fly in at the last moment rather than establish position early.
Toronto making a switch here. Barrett's checked in. Pass to Vucevic. Outside Barrett. The 3. The rebound by Detroit. Cunningham's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Jones with the ball. Ivy outside. Jones in the post. Working on Vucevic. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
And he knocks down the first one. Jones hits them both. Raptors trail by 11. Now here's Dick. And the first one at the line is good. And he makes both free throws.
And we've seen some good free throw shooting in the second half.
Detroit leading by 9. And it's Ivy penetrating. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Grady Dick picks one up.
Yeah, taking it right to the hole. No fear from Jaden Ivey in amongst the big boys.
And he drops the first. And both free throws good for Ivy.
And they've been so much more aggressive drawing the whistle here in the second half.
Now here's Dick, guarded closely. And that bucket makes him 6 for 10 in the contest.
Boy, the bucket's been 5 feet wide for him. He's copying everything in.
Here's Cunningham. Outside Jones. To the wing, right side. Collins for 3. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Vucevic has got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Now here's Dick. Ivy defends. Dick with a miss. The Pistons have gotten 7 of 16 attempts to drop since the start of the fourth. There's a screen by Turner. Ivy goes in. And the shot goes. Ivy's got 19 points.
And once Ivy starts rolling, he's like an avalanche. I mean, really tough to slow down.
Pass to Mobo. Let's go with a 3. A rebound by Detroit.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
Now here's Ivy, guarded by Dick. And here's Cunningham outside. Cash from Cunningham on the 3-ball.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
The 3, Barrett. He buries it from 3.
Well, you have to understand, spacing is provided when you can make threes. R.J. Barrett delivers.
The Pistons lead by 11.
And that'll wrap up Game 3. Now we'll look ahead towards an important Game 4 for the Pistons.
And it was dueling three-pointers all night. A battle they won.
Both teams had the same plan. Win the game on the perimeter. So fun to watch.
And with their performance tonight, you have to think this series is all but over.
It's impossible to see it any other way. And I don't think it's going to get past Game 4. If this doesn't end in a sweep, I'll be shocked.
Dick, soft touch off the glass. 35 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Ivy passes to Cunningham. On the take. He gets it in there.
Finishing the game strong. This is how you shut the door on any hopes of a comeback.
No question. They've gotten hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
So we see the Pistons taking the W here. And now that they're up 3-0, winning this whole series is well within their grasp.
You think it's only a matter of time, but the postseason is all about expecting the unexpected. They need to stay focused and finish strong.
Well, that'll do it for now. Glad you could join us during the first round of the Eastern Conference playoffs. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Doris Burke, I'm Brian Anderson saying thanks for tuning in. And now let's take a look at our player of the game, Jaden Ivey.